Howdy folks. So I'm playing with my new camera. I got a new camera so I can take better footage for all of you to look at. So a couple of things. You'll see something looks like a mouse sticking out of my shirt here. That's the new microphone that's going to help to avoid all the extra noise and so that you can hear me clearly. And then I've also got a camera that follows me, so that's quite cool. I can walk around and, stay in the shot. How's that? Anyway, enough about the new camera. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about COVID in Canada and what's happening now. Don't take my word for it. I'm not a COVID expert. I'm just telling you what I hear and what I see happening around me. So the first thing is that we are in a little bit of a dip. Things are getting a little worse in Canada than it was previously. I think Canada was spared a large part of the whole initial COVID pandemics and everything, but it seems like things are picking up a little bit here. In the school, we get an email every time when there's a potential, well, when somebody in the school or close to the school tested positive, they always send something and say potential exposure. And we've been getting quite a few of those lately. Initially there was like almost never, and now it's kind of very regular going through. I spoke to people in Ontario. Apparently they're in a complete lockdown again, because they were at something like 4,000 cases and they were expecting it to get to 12,000 cases. I'm not sure if that's daily, weekly or monthly, but anyway, so that they were expecting a big push there, so everything shut down. I think it's Ontario or Quebec also. They've shut down the schools for the next month completely, everything gone completely down. In British Columbia, look, British Columbia is always they call it the Florida of Canada because it's always a little bit behind the rest. People here are a little bit more chilled, but they have also now lately shut down. A couple of weeks ago they shut down the whole indoor dining thing, so we're not allowed to go indoor dining anymore. And now they're starting this whole campaign where they're saying don't travel for leisure, so don't go out, don't go and do stuff. I mean, just last week last week they actually said that you are now not allowed to, the ferries, BC ferries are not allowed to take RVs and caravans. So not 100% sure how that helps, but anyway, so they were saying don't travel for leisure. So theoretically, if you're traveling with an RV or a caravan, you're traveling for leisure. So now BC ferries have decided, or they've been told, not to take any caravans or RVs on the ferry. I would have thought that if you're going to go camp somewhere in the bush with your RV or caravan, you would be fairly safe, but anyway, apparently not. So that's one thing they've done. And they also said that if you are booking, if anybody that pre-books on the ferry, they're actually going to call you and ask you if you are traveling for leisure, and if you say yes, then they are going to cancel your booking. You're not allowed to go on the ferry if you're traveling for leisure. I'm not sure who will tell them, yes, I'm traveling for leisure, but still, it's kind of weird. Anyway, so yes, it's definitely a little bit more of a lockdown coming up here. As far as vaccinations goes, Canada is weirdly a little bit behind the US. I mean, the US are pumping, they're flying. Canada, I think in BC or over the radio, I heard on Monday that my generation, Generation X, are now eligible for vaccines. So we need to go and find a place where we can go and get shot. I mean, it is what it is. We need to go and get our vaccinations so that we can hopefully try and get life back to normal. For the rest, we are gonna, I don't know how much worse it will get. We're hoping not too much. I must be honest, having driven out yesterday to go and get Belinda's driving license, classes, it doesn't seem like too many people are bothered about this don't travel for leisure. I mean, people are out and about everywhere riding their bikes and walking in the parks. So although I must be honest, I mean, I don't think that walking in a park can actually be a risk. But hey, I'm not the scientist, so I don't know. But yeah, it doesn't look like people are paying too much attention to it. So, yay, British Columbia. All right, folks, have a good one. Cheers.